Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy BurkCrown88 coming at you with another YouTube video. And today we're going to go over some new content, my thought on the trade deadline players, which ones to go after, and one in particular that is priced through the roof that you should probably avoid, and a beautiful Team of the Year update that we've all been waiting for because this player's needed it, and finally he's got it. And what that card looks like now, because I think it's going to be a huge improvement to him. So let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that comment section down below on who your favorite trade player is to go after. Well, let's get into it. So we're just going to do a quick flip through right here to look at what we're getting into. And that is the new trade deadline players that were just added. Tyler Mott, Ryan O'Reilly, Noel Acciari, Abramov, Gaudette, Gauthier, and Pillar. These are not cards that their overalls increase like the cards we're about to talk about. I did talk about them Friday when they came out, but we're going to talk about them again because there's been a price increase on some of these cards and a lot of hype around them, and we need to taper our expectations. But we will look at these cards if I think there's a place for them and if I think they've got good value. But yes, when it comes to these cards, Timo Meier and Jakob Chychrun, I still believe are very high targeted players to go after. And Gravikov is also a very good guy to keep your eye on. He'd be a 91 overall. He's got good speed. He's a good card. Tyler Bertuzzi, with where Detroit is right now, I feel like Tyler Bertuzzi is a hard don't go after. I don't see this card becoming a 91 because I don't see Detroit trading him. I feel like he is hard off the market. Now, Barbashev, St. Louis has moved on from O'Reilly. St. Louis has moved on from Tarasenko. Can I see them moving on from Ivan Barbashev? I do. I do see them moving on from him. So he's the guy that you go after. Remember, he's only going to be going up to a 90. And speed only goes up by half a point. So everything would go up by 2 overall, not speed. Speed would go up by 1 because he goes up by 2, half a point every level, 1 point. So as long as you keep that in the back of your mind, where he's only going to be going up to a 90, but his speed and acceleration only increases by 1. Puljujarvi. Now, Puljujarvi is worded to be in a trade to San Jose with Tyson Barrie and some other stuff for Erik Karlsson. This is something that I wanted to talk about just with the hype around this trade. Remember, Jakob Chychrun has been worded to be traded for 3-4 years. Brock Besser has been worded to be traded for forever. The media's job is to make a story out of nothing. And Erik Karlsson, I think, yes, it would make sense for San Jose to want to move on from Erik Karlsson to get value while he's doing fantastic and to get away from that contract. But at the same time, there's no playoff contending team that is going to take that contract. So they're going to ask San Jose to retain salary. Now you're talking about getting Erik Karlsson down to like $7 million before we can entertain the idea of Edmonton fitting him on the team. So now you're asking San Jose to retain $3.5 million of Erik Karlsson's contract for like the next 5 years is what I think his contract length still has left on it. So all of these moving pieces become a lot of things need to align. So I think Erik Karlsson will be staying in San Jose for all of those reasons. Will Puljujarvi be moved? Maybe. But Erik Karlsson is being priced on the market as a 94 overall. And I don't think he's going to be a 94 overall because I think he's staying in San Jose because that's a very hard contract to move at his age. So I think he stays put. I would have liked to have seen them add Patrick Kane to this list. Maybe Patrick Kane comes out week 2. It's possible. But I just wanted to take a minute to talk about that. Greenway, Lafferty, Gostisbehere, Bukestad, Edmonston. I feel like this point in the season, that whole top row, even Puljujarvi, that whole top row, 89s and downs, I feel like that's slightly irrelevant even if they get traded. It could be something that if you buy it cheap enough and they do get traded, like if you're like, hey, I grabbed the Bukestad at the price of an 85 and he becomes an 87. Now I got an 87 collectible at the price of an 85 collectible. You can make coins that way. But as for buying them cheap to utilize them in your lineup, I think that whole top row is a wash. Now, with that being said, before we go look at the new trade day cards that just got added, Roman Josi, 94 overall. I love that this card just got an upgrade, and I cannot wait to use him because yes, Team of the Year Josi is on my team. And because he's on my team, we can go take a peek. 93 speed, 92 acceleration, and he is pretty much worked on with 99, right? 99 defensive awareness, 98 shot block, 99 stick check, 94 body check, 99 offensive awareness, 99 slap shot, 97 balance. This card is a very good looking card, and I'm really happy it's on my team. But with that boost to the stick check and to the defensive awareness, yes, his slap shot's going to come down to a 97, and his agility comes down 1 to a 93. But I feel like with the boost that this card got going from 93 to 94, we can actually benefit more if we add Spark. Because Spark now brings his body check up to a 98 from a 94, and his acceleration comes up to a 94 instead of a 92. And yes, I get durability and balance, but really it's the acceleration and the body check that's really nice. And because of everything else that went up, I could take Thief off of him and put Spark on, which is a really nice addition. But I just wanted to touch on that because that Team of the Year is a very nice upgrade, and I think it's going to suit well on my second line, pushing Sanderson down and bringing it to, again, these two cards are working their way off my lineup very slowly. And then there was one player just added, Ryan O'Reilly, because, you know, he got traded to the Leafs. And with Workhorse and Buzzing, he's not a bad card. 92 acceleration, 91 speed, 97 balance, 94 endurance, 99 face-off to this Ryan O'Reilly card. It's very nice. It's a very nice addition, and probably not going to find any on the auction house. Not going to find any on the auction house. I feel like if you pull this card, depending on what your team looks like, it's a very good add to your squad. But just to look at the Erik Karlsson to show you what I mean, 255,000 coins is what this card's going for. That's a ridiculous price for a 92 overall. That is the price of a 92 overall card. I just wanted to put that in perspective. Now, Tyler Mott, 90 speed, 90 acceleration at 5'10". He doesn't really have the speed for a guy at his size, and he doesn't have the size for a guy that's a 90 speed. 99 body checking is very interesting on this card. Small. I feel like this card might be enjoyable to use for some strange reason. I'm just not gonna put him on my team, and I don't think ever expect anyone else to. It's just weird. Now Abramov comes with Spark and Magician. Doesn't help his skating stats out, which are kind of tough because he's 91 speed at 6 foot, which is nice. You'd like more, right? You'd always like faster. And unfortunately, the two synergies he got just aren't appealing. Thief sure is good, but 87 face-off is not. And Magician is, I guess, not bad, but it's not what you would have liked to see on this card. And Gaudette, again, 86. Same with Achari. They're not speedsters. They're not burners. They're not what you're going to be looking for. Sure, he has Spark, but that doesn't do anything to his speed, just his acceleration. He has 99 hit, but again, nothing that you're overly excited about. And then Pillar, he's an 85 overall card, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. His shooting power is interesting, but Thief and Protector don't really do anything for this card for me. I see this card as like a cool thanks for the content, but I mean, it's just this card offers absolutely nothing. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to touch on the trade deadline players and the Erik Karlsson one for instance, that has been blown out of the water as a card that is going to be a 94 when I don't think he is, and I went into why. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, guys, ciao ciao.